Okay, so let's continue with our Python coding exercise series. So open the leetcode.com and go to the problems tab. And in the search question number 3083. And this is very easy category question. So let's click on it. Okay, so the question is very easy. So the question says existence of a substring in a string and its reverse. So given a string S, so we have some string is given, right? Find any substring of length 2. So we need to find any substring. So what are those? So what is substring? So substring is a contiguous sequence of characters. So find any substring of length 2. So it could be LE or EE or ET or TC, CEO or OD or DE. So these are all the substring in the string Leetcode whose length is 2. So we need to find which is also present in the reverse of S. Return true if such a substring exists and false otherwise. So what we have to do is, so as an example, so we have the string given, which is Leetcode, right? So what all are its substrings? So L LE is one substring, right? ET is one substring, then TC, then CO, then OD, and then DE. So these all are the substring, right? We need to find, is there any substring which exists in the reverse of substring? So what is the reverse of string? So just reverse that, E, D, O, C, T, E, E, L, right? So is LE exist? So LE doesn't exist. Is ET exist? ET also doesn't exist. Is it TC exist? So we miss one more string, LE and then EE. So LE exists. So LE doesn't exist. Is EE exist? Yes, EE exist. So we need to return true. But let's suppose we have only let's suppose EE doesn't exist. Or maybe let me take some which has the false example. So string is ABCD. So what are the substring? What all are the substring whose length is 2? AB, BC, CD. So these are the substring. And what is the reverse of ABCD? D, C, B, A. We need to check whether any of the substring exists in its reverse string or not. Is AB exist? No. Is BC exist? No. Is CD exist? No. So we need to return false. Right. So the question is easy. So let's try that. So let's calculate the length. So length of S. Now, and what is the reverse of S? So in the Python, we can use the slicing operator to find the reverse of S. Now we need to check all the substrings, right? Because if any substring found, then we can just return it true. So for I in range of n. So if do I need to put n or n minus 1, we are going to say, right? Now we need to find the substring, right? So we need to find the substring. So substring should be of length 2. So how to can get? So if we start from the I, so as an example, we have the ABCD. So I is 0. So I is 0. Then we have AB. Then we have BC. Then we have CD. All right. So it means we started from A. We pick B. We pick only one element. So you can say I is equal to from I to I plus 2. Why I plus 2? Because if I do I plus 1, then the last element is not going to be considered. So we need to do I plus 2. So I plus 2. So it means only A and B will come. So in the substring, AB will come, then BC will come. When I is 0, then AB will come. So when I is equal to 0, then AB will come, right? When, let me copy paste. When I is equal to 1, then BC will come. When I is equal to 2, then CD will come. And when I is equal to 3, When I is equal to 3, what will come? The D will come only. But is D is of length 2? No. So basically we are not going to consider the last character. So that's why we are going to run our loop till n minus 1. All right. So now we have the substring. What we have to check? So we can just return, not return, if substring in reverse of s. If we found, then return true. Otherwise, just return false. Right. So if that substring, whatever the substring we get, first we get AB. So we are going to check if AB exists in the reverse of S. If it exists, just return 2. There is no need to check the further strings. If it doesn't exist, then check the second string, second substring. If it doesn't exist, then check the third, then check the fourth, then check the fifth. If none of them exist, then it will come out of the for loop and it is going to return the false. So let's run the code. So our sample test case has been accepted. So let's try to submit it. So our solution has been accepted and all the test cases has been passed, right? And in the memory, we beat 100% of the user because we are not using any extra space, right? And even though we can say, okay, we are using some here extra space, but if you don't want to use that, so you can directly use s of s minus 1. You can directly use this parameter here, right? And the runtime also like we have it, but every time it will not come 100% because if I just rerun the code, maybe let me rerun as well, submit. Now you could see it's beats 50% of the user. So like, don't go on this, just make sure that your all test case has been accepted, right? So that's it. That's the end of the video, and thank you.